Well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey, all you Architects of Fate, you know what we love the most? We love Thanksgiving, we love Friends, and we love dead air. So, we're gonna fix that in the post. I have it on assurance. I want to say welcome, everybody, to our regular schedule, our first regular show in a long time. I'm Simon, and with me is my good friend, Rufus the Robot.
Hello.
And this evening, we have another installment of Cookie Trek. And our new season of Cookie Trek, I think, what was it, the next batch, was what we were calling it. And, what we're going to do is we're going to take some Star Trek themes that have been randomly generated, and we're going to break down a 3-act Star Trek story for you, with you, where everybody's ideas at the table are welcome, and you just kind of make it a fun story. All of Star Trek is in play. Also, pop culture, if you can justify it or explain it to us. And we're going to have some fun. And we're going to do it while we're having some cookies. Now, I don't know what cookies you may have at home, but I think Rufus is going to tell us what's happening. That will be to you, Rufus.
Oh, well, yeah, what can I do? Well, okay, here we are. Tonight's episode is called All I Want for Christmas is Part 2. And, that's really what we all want. I'll talk about the cookie first because, and I should say, it's not just a cookie tonight, it's a biscuit. These are imported from the UK. They are Milky Way biscuits, and they are really special because they have little space things on the front of them. Like I'm looking at two right now. One of them has a little rocket that's shooting up into the sky with stars all around. The other one has what looks like a kind of shooting star design on it. I also saw one with a planet that had some rings around it. So tonight, instead of Cookie Trek, we are going to be Biscuit Trek. Oh, look, you made them bigger, didn't they? Yeah, aren't these really great? I think they're really fun. So it's a crispy little cookie that just has a coating of chocolate on the underside. So you get that cool picture on top, and down below is just chocolate. And it's just really delicious. I might pour some milk in a second so I can enjoy it with a little milk. But it's kind of a classic sort of biscuit. I choke on it because it's really hard to get to say that. So the other word for biscuit. So we've got two story beats that we've got to finish up tonight. One of them is Ancient Artifacts, and the other is long-term mixed species romance. Whew, I'm really earning my pay tonight.
You have, you're gonna need a new vocoder.
I know.
It feels like you're gonna have to get a new speechifier.
Well, yeah, that could be a good Christmas present if there's anybody out there that's looking to get me something special.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a better talker for the new year.
Me Talk Pretty someday. You know, that would be a great book.
It would.
That
I
would be a really
really,
good book title.
yeah,
Me Talk Pretty one day.
yeah, it's
Um,
a great title. So,
I'm gonna say that the chocolate, not a fan of the chocolate just hanging on the outside of the cookie.
mm,
It's all melted all over my paws.
hmm,
Yeah.
yep, it is quite soft.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do like hashtag upgrade Rufus. You have a hashtag now.
it's really tasty. I guess you could put two of them together so the chocolate's in between them.
Damn it.
Oh, let me try that.
This is why you're the logical one of us.
Mm. Oh, you know, I suspect British kids figured this out a long time ago because you really need two to make it a great experience.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's funny because they probably weren't allowed to have two cookies. This was probably some rationing thing
I know. Well,
left over.
there
What?
are, yeah, yeah, it probably is. What do they call it? Gosh,
Poverty?
no, when they're trying to be when the government's trying to be really cheap about shit.
Oh, it's, oh. um, yeah, austerity.
Yeah, God, what an awful word.
Yeah, it's designed, it comes right, I mean, comes right out of Dickens, man.
It's just like this is like a bit of a depression falling out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, no, that pretty much is what rationing was. I think that was the whole British
Yeah.
vibe. We have a few
So
friends from Britain who are now living in Iowa, so we can
yeah,
ask them about rationing and misery.
and I wonder if they've ever had this biscuit.
I did not ask because I was busy doing a few other things. But
Mm.
what I'm going to do is say, hey, everybody, thanks. I also want to quickly point out, I'm going to mention that in the Discord, Felix, would you put Discord up there, please? Thanks. If you go and join our Discord, we had somebody do a really nice thing, and that was I'm gonna go over here, copy, and we're gonna do a thing called the wall. And this is called the frig, the art frig. And we had a person, RTE Studios, who I don't know if they're here tonight right at the moment, but they did a really nice thing where if you go in there and you hang out to what's it called shoot and you head down to the current show's cookie track, you get to see what this guy did. And he made I'm going to copy the image. He made a video of us. He had a song, he commissioned a song and got someone to make a song for us. So there's an MP3 and everything. I don't want to put it on stream yet because I'll bet dimes to donuts we're going to get copyright struck. But either way, it is a lot of fun and it's based on, I think, this episode. So I really want to give a quick shout out. I think he's at work right now. I think their main guy is at work right now. But he and I play there on Saturdays with them. I think we're in a superhero game now. So yeah, RTE Studios. They also advertise along with GM and the Great Barrier. Both are in the other part of the channel, which is. I think we call them obnoxious freeloaders, but the official one is called non-AOF promotions. So you hop on in there, take a look, because it's a lot more fun because we all get to do cool things. And we all get to do cool things on our channel, and then we all try and come over and support each other. And, there's the pie's always bigger. I'm a big fan of the pie being always bigger. So, Rufus, did you get your milk yet? Yep, Rufus got his milk. He's stuffed up now.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So last week on Cookie Trek, the next batch, we arrived at the planet on the edge of forever for no reason, named for no reason. The hologram has continued to take over the ship and was headed toward the Gulf Stream drive core, and was turning people into Christmas presents and gingerbread men. And there were different Christmas items, or Christmassy style items, that winter celebration item uh, for each of the species. And we didn't get anybody to do it, but if you got a creative bent, go for it. And we're trying to isolate her off, and we decided on emergency saucer separation. The franchise class has a separable saucer. It is 1701 meters wide. It's a good size for a space station. The ship now breaks in two as she's at the door, so she drifts away. And that is where we pick up. So, what do? Captain Carson is in there. We see the saucer now drifts into an orbit around the planet. I'm gonna just grab this, and let me see, teaser, and we're gonna have saucer sep. And I'm gonna replace this image of the fan service with one that I whipped up just now. I hope I did. I hope I saved it in the right spot. There we go. He's a little big, Captain. She's a big girl. Let's not drop it over. That was a new thing. There we go. And there she is.
Yep.
She's now, we're going to probably use this for our establishing shot for, I don't know, the rest of the season. Maybe. Holly and Jolly levels exceeding advisable parameters. I like the idea. We're going to need our Vulcan crewmate to put that in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to make a Vulcan crewman. Oh no, we have a Vulcan crewman. Where is he? It was Kent's. It was, cause, was it Cliff's? Yeah, it was Cliff's, it was Cliff's thing. Cliff Booth will be in the engineering section with us.
Yep, there he is.
There he is. There's Cliff.
I mean, this is a brand new ship, so
we already broke it in half.
I know we've already broke it in half. I think it just really probably is driving H&B just super annoyed. She's like, "What the? I just barely got the plastic pulled off stuff."
Oh, she was keeping it on.
Everything's still in the packing material.
Yeah, if I remember right, yeah, I can't spell for boot there. Yeah, and now the conclusion. And then, let me see, we don't fit in the frame. Yeah, Holly and Jolly levels exceeding acceptable parameters. I'm gonna put that in there. And I don't know why I touched the comment. I'm gonna cancel that. And I'm gonna put my shape. There we go. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's Holly and Jolly. Yep. Ow.
Measured in kilojoules. I love that.
Yeah.
So the point of this separation was to try to stop the spread of the hologram standard Carol, because she was just, she was multiplying like a Doppler all over the ship and getting into every system. But we didn't want her to get into the engine area.
Yes.
So did we succeed?
We did succeed. She is now, I don't know how much of the crew made it over.
Well, the important people are right here in engineering.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is he's going to monitor, we're going to have Cliff monitor this from engineering. So he's monitoring this. I'm going to do this as a voiceover. All right, so now we are, whoops. Yeah, so that'll get us and Cliff will be over here. And, yeah, now what happens? Now she's orbiting.
Mm-hmm.
We got to figure out how to get her to knock it off. Now we did have to go to the edge of Federation space using the Gulfstream drive, the experimental Gulfstream drive. Um, and we don't know how far away we are from the Federation at this point, so I don't know if we've got a Voyager situation here or not.
Wow.
This is going to be really stupid. We can decide on a.
It's
We can make a.
it's chilling and creepy out here somehow,
Yeah.
you know?
So what we're going to do is I think well, we have to deal with one thing at a time. I think Cat's a one thing at a time kind of captain. And or we completely switch to a different group of people.
Yeah, let's are we in this are we in the teaser right now?
We can be in the teaser. Basically we've established, we've just done the very cliffhangery thing we needed to knock off. But we can still have like the fallout from that action or whatever else takes us through the teaser.
I think we should jump over, for scene one, I think we should jump, or act one, I think we should jump over to the other part of the ship, which I guess, are we in the saucer? Wait, is Captain Carson in the saucer section or in the drive section?
Oh, she's in we got everybody important allegedly into the drive section.
Okay, so let's take a peek back at what's going on in the saucer section, just to reinforce how critical this situation is.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the hallway, or where part of the saucer do you want to be in?
Yeah, I think the hallway is fine because it'll just give us a chance.
Because I mean, good God, here's what we're at for the hallway.
Well, yeah, and is Noob in charge? Is he on the bridge?
Oh, did we just abandon me there?
Yeah.
Noob did not get the memo.
Noob did not get the memo.
No, I like the idea better that the bridge didn't have, they didn't pull the tab out of the battery pack on the speaker. Like when the speakers arrive, you know how everything, sometimes they'll have batteries and you'll pull a tab out to activate the speakers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's gonna fucking happen to me. Is I'm gonna be on the bridge. I don't know who else could be on the bridge with me.
I think Edna would still be there.
Oh, I don't know if Edna would be that stupid. Yeah, she'd probably ride it out with me. Let's see if I can get a copy of the fan service bridge. Okay. And
yeah, just like this. I like going into this dandy new bridge. It's just so wonderfully colorful.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely. And it'll be Noob. I think it'll just be Noob. I think that she heard it and left, and assumed I did too.
It's just Noob.
It's just Noob on his own.
All by his poor little lonesome.
Did Noob ever get a promotion? The Nutcracker soldiers besieging the bridge. Why are you doing this to me?
I mean, it seems like everybody else got a promotion, so I don't see why Noob wouldn't. Unless that's just something.
Oh, I think I'm not gonna let some personal statements interfere, but I'm going to say Noob never gets to rank up until he threatens to quit. Yeah, what I want to do is I'm bringing over. That could have been our space station, motherfuckers. I'm going to ask for Starcrack Nutcracker soldiers because apparently Jam and the Great Barrier is taking this whole Christmas thing a little too much to heart.
I think it's perfect.
I want him fighting turkeys.
Yep.
Oh, and a Black Friday sale. The only thing that would be more important is that we do it. I want to see what it comes up with because I think it will be hilarious. Yes. No? Oh God, they're all evil. One of them looks like Gonzo.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna have him coordinate lower decks officers to hold out against besieging. Yeah, I like the idea that as they fight,
Mhm.
she sweeps through and changes everything into a holiday.
Mhm.
If that
Mhm.
makes sense. Let me see. Z. For right now, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get her in here. Because I'm gonna have one of her other I'm gonna see if I can get a Thanksgiving version of Mariah Carey. Alright, how about Blonde Singer? I am just typing whatever I can. I got no thumbs.
Oh, she looks like Jim in the holograms.
Yep. And turning Star Trek crewmen into turkeys and pilgrims. Let's go. If AI can do anything, it's gonna happen today. I think that's close enough.
Mm,
Not bad.
not
I
bad.
have no
I
idea
like
what
the
Ensign without eyeballs is doing.
I like the autumn leaf dress. I think that's clever.
Actually, I do think that's pretty good. It looks like she's got her own little dental problems. Um, yeah, that's about the most unimaginative image I've ever seen. But I do like the idea of horizontally, and we're gonna have like her program diverged. One
Mhm.
of her copies became a Thanksgiving copy. Yeah, and I think that's what we'll do. Is she's now they're now transmuting people into turkeys, and um, so turkeys. Turkeys and nutcrackers are fighting it out. I think that's what more needs to be said. Does that work?
What more can you say?
So Noob is gonna try and let me see. He will still be on the bridge. Okay, let me see. Noob could use force fields to redirect the fighting around the bridge such that it creates a ring around it. No help can get to him, but the holiday threat cannot reach Noob either. Okay, yep. So let's see if I can pull that off. I'm gonna see if I can use my dice. Because we haven't had the dice work in a while. Oh, son of a biscuit. I
Look at
rolled
that.
a 20, a 1, and a 7. Okay, so I have a consequence. I think the consequence would be let me see, Noob. Um and Noob coordinates defense of the bridge. And my consequence would be the turkey. Yeah, my consequence for that, I'm just going to declare that that's how we get
Mhm.
her program mutating.
Mm.
So now Noob is trapped. So I'm going to call the captain. Noob trapped on the bridge. All right, and I'm also gonna do this. Okay, so Noob is trapped on the bridge, and he tells the captain that he's trapped on the bridge. But he thinks he's got it secure. Everybody seems to be good. Noob can't control the primaries. All right. Oh God, why are you giving me these ideas? Okay. Use the bridge to coordinate with them. Noob can't control the primary systems. Well, yeah, because we didn't get the command. Nobody gave him the command codes.
He's like trying to guess everybody's password.
Yeah, he's trying to guess at the default password. And also he's a lieutenant, so. So should we try and have Cat? Should we try and have Cat tell him her command codes, but not out loud?
Oh gosh, like she has to do charades.
She has to do like hints and weird. Yeah, she has to do weird things. Oh, I want to do another thing. I'm gonna make her a hologram. Because I think that we need to have a hologram.
Of a cat?
Yes, that's how she talks to people on the bridge now.
Oh, okay.
She becomes a hologram on the bridge.
It's kind of like Discovery.
Oh, even funnier, even worse. She's gonna be the holographic version from what's it called? From DS9 when they did do holograms. Where they just did a light shining down on top of them and they were standing in a picture frame. I thought that was like, guys, that was, it brought a tear to my eye, to be honest. It was so, it was like, are we gonna do this? Oh yeah, we're fucking gonna do this.
It's very moving.
Well, I just was thinking in terms of the sheer funniness of it. Okay, I can dial the opacity back a little bit on her. Okay, so yeah, there she is. She's holo. She's just gonna use a holo call. So we're gonna demo how cool the new ship is, right? This franchise class ship has holo. You can communicate with holo. You can use holo projection now.
That's an exciting innovation.
Which probably is why the Mariah Carey hologram got to go everywhere. Because I think that explains why the Mariah Carey hologram went everywhere. Is there's holo emitters everywhere because we're using those instead of view screens. Okay, and she calls in as a holocall, and I clapped when I saw it. What? Oh. And then, let me see, what we're gonna do is, so she's gonna do charades, I think, to try and give him her command codes.
So are you working on a different screen than the one we can see?
I probably am.
Yeah, because I just see the engine room.
Do you just see the engine room?
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't want to do. Here we go. How about that one?
Okay. Oh, look at her sparkling there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I switched screens
I like
up.
that.
I
love me some special effects.
Yeah, these are the special effects. I apologize. Sorry about that, folks. I thank you for telling me, because I would have had us do that the whole show. So, Cat makes a holocall. He's up here, and it's a hologram to him, because I think that's kind of fun. They used it twice in DS9, and by God, we're gonna use it. Yeah, so that's the new thing. Alright, so it has holo emitters for everywhere, for everywhere but phone calls. I would still like it not to be able to make holograms work, which would be hilarious. I don't know what you're typing there, Great Barrier. Sometimes PM private message the screen Aussie. Oh, the screen issue. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, yep. Alright, so yeah, she's gonna try and give her command codes to him. And I think it should just be ridiculous.
So yeah, is he guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just trying to. Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
It's
is
just
gonna
like
have
a game
bad
of
guesses.
charades.
Yeah, he's gonna have some bad he's gonna just have some bad guesses. I'm gonna ask what are some I'm just gonna ask it for 5 of them. Take my eyes off the screen for a moment. Yeah, are you trying to drive, GM? Because let's not try and drive. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna try that right off the bat. I love Q, Open Sesame, Riker Rule 69, and admin. Yeah, those are all good. I'm just gonna grab these and have Noob just try them out.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Open Sesame. Does everybody remember where that's from?
Sesame Street?
No, it's a line from a Trek thing.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, it's from Generations when Data and Geordi are checking out some damaged ship, and Data is opening the door to something, and he goes, "Open Sesame."
I'm gonna say Open Sesame, but a tricorder does appear.
Yes. Make it so.
Riker Rule 69 is Gorn Hub opens on the main viewer.
Yes.
And admin. Give me just a second to get all of this to where it's supposed to be, which is side thing here.
Mm-hmm.
I love Q. No. There we go. We do the dots. I'm just gonna grab my dots here because I like me a bulleted list.
I think bullet points are just awesome.
Yeah, this is how I live my life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there it is. Admin. I think Niels Barris hologram shows up. Right? No?
Who's Niels Barris?
Star Trek thing.
Mm.
This pencil neck.
Oh God, him.
Yeah, he's showing up.
He looks like Arn Darvin too.
They pretty much were the same guy.
Okay.
I mean, they weren't, but yeah, it's
I mean, there's a lot of actors that look like that.
How come you're not? Okay. There, Niels Barris shows up. I'm just gonna have that happen.
Yep. There he is.
Uh,
At least Noob isn't alone anymore.
I don't know if that's a good thing. but he's going to be upset about grain or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is a Federation Undersecretary for Agriculture,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's going to start asking about crops.
And that's why admin would work.
Yeah.
Functionary.
He's going to ask about anything that, probably anything that's like, yeah, a functional or officious or self-important. He's gonna be all over that. He's gonna cover that for us.
Mm.
Okay. No, we've made no progress on figuring out the codes. So Noob can't do anything with the primary hull.
Mm-hmm.
Now what we could have him do is maybe take some GM pity on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
We could have him try and use like the control thrusters.
Okay.
Yeah, so he loses his mind over Triticale.
Are the toy soldiers still trying to get into the bridge?
Unless we don't want them to.
No. Just wanted to add a little, anxiety to
Oh,
it.
there's anxiety tension. I like the idea that he sees the last of them turn into giblets.
Mm.
We have to move on to another scene, though. I think that, to be honest, copy that down here. Noob traps on the bridge doesn't have the command codes. Okay.
But yeah, poor Noob's not getting anything done.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is remove that and remove that. That's our teaser. There's a fight, and that's what happens. And then we'll make this scene 1. Scene 1 is Noob trying to guess the Noob doesn't have the command codes. Starts trying to Noob has to guess. Yeah, so you can't have to eavesdrop. You're done. It's like you have to eavesdrop, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Let's get rid of. Yeah, I'm flipping back and forth between 2 versions of the same screen because why not? Okay, so yeah, what do we do about this? Are the turkeys just going to get their giblets handed to them? Do we have the last of the turkeys getting wiped out by Christmas?
Oh. Yeah, I think Christmas is eventually going to. I mean, come on, that's Mariah.
Christmas does win. Well, it's Mariah and Mariah though.
Christmas must win.
Here's the deal: it's Mariah versus Mariah. But yeah, maybe we could convince them to get into a sing-off. The big one is we have to figure out how to get her. She's sensitive. She's all I want for Christmas is you. And that is her driving. She's self-aware enough to understand. Yeah, I like that Noob can slow Christmas forces. Except that they have a bunch of pissed off Fox News watchers. Because this is literally the war. We'd actually be declaring a war on Christmas. Yeah, literally, Noob needs to declare a war on Christmas. Oh God, yeah, I think we just did that. We're just gonna do that. Cranberry sauce or mashed potatoes.
That's good.
Well, yeah, because he would. You're right. He has access to all that low-level stuff. Like, I don't have weapons. I do have the replicator, and it can't be lethal overtly lethal. However,
I see. I have an idea. Yeah, he starts replicating these giant jellied cranberry sauce, just sort of like the blob, and it just starts absorbing things as it rolls down the hallway.
Here's a dumb question. Do we still have any of those creatures left
Anyway,
from the movie? The Prel?
oh, are they still on the ship?
I don't know. It's up to us. Literally, it's our show.
Well, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
If we need them, yeah.
Well, no, I think we can, oh man, I don't have them in my, inventory. I like the idea of making a cranberry monster, though.
Yeah, just like the blob, except it's just kind of oozing down the hall and absorbing all the whatever we want to get rid of.
Do you think we'd have one of the Pro? No, because they're in the movie. Their contract is over.
Yeah, I think we could solve this without them.
I think we can solve it without them. Okay. Let's see. All right. One out of mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know if this will work.
Activating goo defenses.
Oh, son of a bitch, he's adorable.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Oh man, I want Norm to rest in peace. But I want him to make this. I want him to voice this. Yeah, I like that. No, I think Noob gets some quick thinking, and this is gonna be,
Oh, that's cute too. I don't know why they have to have blue eyes, but it works.
it's stuck on that. I like the idea, and they're babies. Actually,
Babies.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say they got loose from the nursery. Pantora Prime or Buttertron 4. And Barina. Yeah, this is so fucking gonna work. Alright. I'm gonna be a jerk. I'm not gonna be a jerk. I'm gonna be a horrible person. And, these will be, Noob is going to start looking around for ideas. I'm gonna start trying to call for reinforcements. And seize the ship's nursery. Yeah, this is exactly the horrible thing I'm gonna do. There's Crambarina. Oh god, he's so fucking adorable, though.
I know, you just want to poke him in the belly
like
the biscuit guy.
I kind of want to eat them now. They're both adorable. They're like the adipose, or they're the adipose from Doctor Who. A less vicious version of Moopsie. Yeah, so I'm gonna be more horrible. I'm taking GM the Great Barrier's his idea, and I'm going to make it worse. Alright, this will be the Star Trek nursery room. Starfleet daycare. And of course, it's going to be right next to the bridge because that's just how oh, god damn, that's beautiful.
Absolutely. Oh, I love the mats.
Oh, god, it's got Ned number 1 written all over it.
I mean, it's sort of like its own little bridge. Like a kiddie bridge.
It's a kiddie bridge. Oh, god, yes. But I love the idea that there's a nursery. And these guys are in it. And there's not just one or two, there's a whole pile of them. Yeah, I like the idea that they're all there. Is there a nurse? Is there going to be a nurse there, or is it just them? I think they're just left alone, right?
Yeah, they're smart kids, right?
Yeah, they all know calculus. They're all learning calculus.
Yeah.
This is the ship's nursery. And the funny thing is that Niels has discovered this and thinks it is where the grain plants are. Like a plant nursery. Right? Because you've been to a nursery to pick up plants, right? So what I'm going to do is have Niels he says my grain crop, and then transport, and then zaps himself there. All right, and I don't know why I'm putting Niels Barris in charge of this shit, but he's now in the nursery.
Well, he gets around. He probably has a degree in early childhood education.
Oh no, I think he's gonna do the thing that is to kill all of them.
Oh.
Because these guys are not gonna last long based on what GM was planning. Okay, so he goes down there. Let me see, what did I wind up calling it? The cranberries? That's a little too on the nose, but why not? And then, Buttertron 4. Butteryon? Buttergen? Because it's ION. Materion. Finds the kids from Butter. So yeah, and basically their names are all wet mouth sounds. Like, come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just horrible. Come here, splat. That. Oh god, this would be the most horrible thing for me. I hate it when people when I hear people chewing, it drives me nuts. So I need therapy.
It's a whole culture of chewing sounds.
It's a whole culture of chewing sounds, and this noob is gonna lose his mind. So yeah, and he's in it for cultural sensitivity training too, because fuck his feelings. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna turn the kids loose and see if that distracts the holiday goers. Is Noob gonna be that Is Noob gonna be that cold-hearted?
He probably just isn't thinking it through. But yes.
Okay. Well, let's see if it uses the word dead. Dead should stop this thing in its tracks.
Mm.
The unalived. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh yes, that's more nutcrackers.
Boy, that's brutal looking.
I'm gonna have the turkeys look more like toys. I think that might be better. Did Noob have contact cat? Yeah, yes, GM. Noob can talk to her via her hologram. Alright, we'll see what happens. Oh god, this is just horrible. I like that there's a turkey head on a soldier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, that is absolutely the wrong thing to give me. Didn't fully follow instructions. Alright, try again. Oh god, this is bad. This is why people don't like this, because we use AI. I paid my $6. I'm setting the planet on fire. That's the spirit. That's exactly what this bastard should look like. I like this will be Act 2. I'm firmly putting this into Act 2. Let me see. Close that. I've got a few more dead turkeys here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few of these. And I'm gonna toss them onto this picture. You know, they kind of fit pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm all excited about getting these things just so, but why not?
Well, we're all about accuracy.
We're all about accuracy here on the Final Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the battle. And let me see. They're both fighting. They're both singing.
Mm. So, here's a question. Would the nutcrackers count as the ancient artifacts?
I had a better idea for the ancient artifact.
Okay.
Because we could try and get her off the ship.
Oh, get Standard Carol off
Get
the
Standard
ship?
Carol off the ship.
How do we do that? She's a hologram.
Oh, we do some Star Trek shit.
Okay.
Because I kind of, I hate to tell you this, I've got some ideas about what I want to have happen on the planet.
Okay. Well,
Because there'd be a, yeah, like we send these children out into the battlefield to try and distract everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both. Because I think that cranberries and mashed potatoes belong to both holidays, right?
Yes, definitely.
Food belongs to both holidays. Oh, you have a reason and science task.
Yeah, maybe they just immediately
Oh, you,
call a peace truce because the kids we do it for the children. We can't fight anymore.
oh, that would be good. Yeah, I
These
like.
these kids are going to bring about peace here.
These kids are gonna bring about peace, love,
Peace
and
between
understanding.
peace and love and understanding between Thanksgiving and Christmas. The forces of Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay. Noob does 2 successes against reason and science. So what do we find on the internal sensors?
What do we
I
find?
don't know because this was all GM the Great Barrier's stupid idea.
Mm.
Oh god, aerosolized tryptophan. Oh, I'm gonna do something worse. There's not a victory parade. That's just the blood in the air.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm sorry, GM. I'm taking everything he makes and I'm turning it into a nightmare. You can tell I had a really happy childhood. I've got a lot of fond memories of Christmas. During the killjoy levels are slowed due to aerosolized tryptophan. Yes. Kilojoy. Yes. Um. So what I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, I think that we can reduce the kilojoy. I don't know what we did with the kilojoy stuff because I kind of may have abandoned that.
Well, it's just a measurement.
Holly and Jolly levels. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's no more Holly Jolly levels on this. This is kind of a bummer. The food and the oh god, I gotta just copy tryptophan because there's no way I'm typing that.
I've never even seen it spelled out, so it's mellowing everybody out. Everybody just wants to take a nap.
Well, they're holograms, so that's the bigger problem.
Mm.
I mean that lowers the overall. It should lower the overall excitement of the crew, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we go back to this room. This is scene 2, engineering. Get rid of this. No, get rid of this whole thing.
Thank you, Cliff. It sounds like the crisis is starting to chill down a little bit.
A little bit. The problem is that we're just gonna have a whole bulk container full of eggnog next. But we still have to figure out how to get her. I mean, right now, all she can do is all I want for Christmas is you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of now I'm gonna have let's have I don't know if Jot might have an idea. Because he's now a monk essentially.
That's right. He's got all kinds of calm the shit down powers.
Yeah,
now.
or think it through powers.
He's got the take away fear power or pain.
Yeah, take away your FOMO.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I want to figure out how to either negate, disable, or remove in some way. Oh, okay. I might have an idea if you guys will roll with me on
Okay.
this. I'm gonna have Jot sense something. And it's gonna be like time ripples.
Mm.
Um, and they're gonna take a scan of the planet. The planet are in the just gonna have who is it that's able to do this? Probably Cliff. He's a science guy or science-ish. I forget what we gave
Yeah, we
Cliff.
do. I don't know what he is, so let's just say he's gonna
He's
take.
part Vulcan, so they just I'm just gonna be.
He'll do anything we need.
Oh, actually, I think he's the worst part is he's not. I think he was just a spouse. Cliff's just a civilian. He's like Keiko.
Oh,
So we don't know why he's on the ship anymore because his husband isn't here or his betrothed isn't here.
who was he with?
He was with Aldo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Aldo's. Oh God. Jack had recognized the introduction of certain mineral-based compounds in the environment or power grid could affect Carol's ability to absorb energy and put out holiday cheer. Oh, that's possible. Oh my God.
I love how all this holiday stuff is getting mixed with hard science.
Oh, we are gonna go with it. We all feel a bit ripped off by the Doctor Who Christmas specials, to be honest. I think we're all like living out. Well, if I were writing the damn thing, yeah, I think that we can. I'm gonna do one better because I really need him to get to the planet, just because for reasons. That there's probably some minerals down there. Oh, thinking a lump of coal in the EPS grid. Oh God. Well, that's part of it. Is this is the drive section though? They're not. That's not where she is.
So, is there any way to adjust, like tweak her programming or something like that?
Well, yeah, that's kind of why I've been hell bent for whether to send her to the planet. But okay,
Well, let's do what we have to do.
I'm working on it. Yeah, we gotta catch her in a logical conundrum. Is there another song? Is there a counter song that could be used? Are we having a bard war at this point? But we got the Jolly and Holly levels. I like the idea of screw it. We're gonna send somebody over in a spacesuit. We're gonna do a spacewalk. I don't know why. We're gonna need somebody who has the command codes because we apparently can't send them over. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna have the captain go over as a spacewalk.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Go with H and B. Okay. There they are.
There they are.
I'm gonna get my. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's a lot. It's really far away. There. Order send to back. Order send to. Okay. And I'm gonna do this because I want to put helmets on people.
Oh, I love it.
I love the helmets. And I don't know if we're gonna put 2 helmets on H and B because she has two images. But I'm gonna do it. Okay, so they're gonna do a spacewalk. Yeah, H&B has the plan of like, what if we interrupt it with a let's do we need carbonized rocks. Uh, uh,
Yeah, I like that. We're basically going to put coal in standard Carol's
yeah, put soul in her
stocking.
stocking. Yeah, this was what GM and the Great Barrier wants. Is what GM and the Great
I
Barrier
think it's a
gets.
brilliant move.
All right. What we're gonna do is the only way in is through the exhaust port.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna find a chimney because this is how we're gonna do this. So I'm just gonna do this. They're gonna go through the tertiary heating junction.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna work because we're gonna just follow this. We're gonna ride this thing to the ground. We're gonna ride it to the dirt. Let me see. I need a. Boom.
Yep, coming down the chimney.
Yeah, we're gonna go through the chimney. You guys have just done pissed me off. This is how it's
I
gonna.
mean, it's perfect.
Oops, Z, right? Print screen. Oh yeah. Oops. Z. This is sometimes I don't get what I want. So there's one by the main deflector dish. It's way over here. There. It's that little dot way hell over there. And we're now going to just have a ginormous version of the fan service. And then we're gonna have the chimney, because I'm just gonna fucking do this.
Yeah, this is great.
Really? Is this really great?
It really is.
Ah.
The only thing that could be better is if we somehow worked in 3 ghosts, but we just really don't have time this year.
Some of us were headed toward that, yes. I guess. With the coal plan, basically carrot and stick. Maybe, get them to the planet. Well, I like the idea that we get them into the ship through the chimney, so I will, enter the ship, will be our first thing. I'm just gonna put that back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. So she's gonna get in. They're gonna now go to like an engineering junction. Why am I actually caring so hard about this? I need a real Jeffries tube, but I don't have a Jeffries tube. So I'm gonna use a conventional. Here's the Jeffries tube.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right. Whoops. She came in, not her hat. there. Although I like the idea that there's just a bunch of helmets now sitting somewhere. All right. Yep, that's what she's gonna do. We're in the Jeffries. We made it to the Jeffries tube. She can get in. She lets Noob know what's going on. While they begin their work. Let me see if I got one of these. Yes. Copy. H and B starts their work. EPS grid. Okay, and let me see. Down through the Could it be down through the chimney? Yeah, down through the exhaust port. What was the other goofy thing we could do? Because I was thinking, Federation exhaust ports lead to nothing vital, but in the Empire, boom, Star Wars, they lead right to the death reactor. This is what carbon capture gets you. You see, we have a bunch of scrubbers and things in the way so that you can't go straight to the reactor.
Right.
We clean up our emissions, man. Come on. So anyway, starts to work on the EPS grid. This should, I think, what we'll do is it'll start affecting the holograms, right? Now, is it more? Do they become disrupted?
Yeah, she suddenly becomes super sad.
Oh God! They start singing Blue Christmas.
Yes.
Or do they just start singing Drummer Boy?
But also, I think it starts to degrade the multiple copies of her. Like, they just start vanishing. She just can't sustain this anymore.
Well, I think all the other ones are like lesser copies, and we're left with a prime.
Yeah. Yeah, the sadness is really zapping her powers to keep them. She can't keep them together.
They start going one at a time. I so wanna. Is there any way we can? Oh man. I want to do another dumb thing. Because you guys, I just don't care. Yes.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah,
My
that's
favorite
happening.
Christmas movie.
There's a sticker for him. And I like the idea because he would be in the Jeffries tube. And he can assist. They find, would it be Lieutenant McBain?
What's his name?
It was John McClane.
Yeah, Lieutenant McClane.
Lieutenant McClane?
McClane.
I don't want him to be exact, but okay.
Okay, all right.
No, it's just Willis.
Yeah.
They find Lieutenant Willis. I'm gonna, explain the plan to him.
He's basically been crawling around trying to find something to do with this whole time.
Yeah, who has been trying to.
Yeah, he thought he was the main character of this episode, but he's not.
I'll say he wiped the Klingon one.
Mm. Yeah.
No, who would speak German? He wiped the Andorian. The one that spoke like, this is Telev.
Oh yeah.
Whoever sounded most Austrian.
Mm-hmm. The Eurotrash Andorian.
Yeah, it's Andorian. Yeah, this is gonna be bad, but they explain the plan to him. Ask for an assist.
I mean, he's down for whatever,
It was totally dangerous or whatever. Oh, that that involves walking on broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
And H&B's comment to him
Mm-hmm.
is this. I went a long way for that damn joke.
Yeah.
Alright, they start to work on the EPS grid. Okay, so we took a bit of a digression here.
Mm-hmm.
When they get to the plant, you could use the deflector to imprint the site of the resonance pulp. Yeah, I got an idea. No, Jim the Great Bear, we will never have a song that's been throughout the entire episode made the series and have it pay off. We owe this to Discovery. We owe this to the Discovery show. I have an idea, and I like what you're about to do. I'm going to be more frustrating. I'm going to be more Deus Machina on this because my players aren't here. But they do wind down the holograms. I think that all right, let me see. She's feeling life end. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen things people would not believe. Yep, here we go. Copy. I'm doing this. It is my show. And she's degrading, and now she's gonna say this. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Sleighs blazing across the Orion Nebula. I watched candy canes glitter in the dark of the Tannerum Gate. All of those will be lost, like wrapping paper in the trash. Time to light the tree.
Oh, it's such a moving speech.
I think so. Well, and here's the deal. She starts, and also, we're up here. We sent out a resonance pulse. Okay, let's say the grid actually sets up a resonance pulse with this GM. I'm gonna use part of your idea. All right. Final speech, and I think we're due. Actually, I think we may have actually got a really good story here. To be honest, this is actually going to be good because I'm going to do a new horrible thing. I need a corridor with just the bloodied bodies in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do this. Somehow I have Act 32. Let's just not do that. Like wrapping paper in the trash. Noob's gonna come out and be sad, and the little kids are gonna cry. Everybody's gonna be crying with her. Right? Everybody cries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's Noob? I've got a sad picture of me too, but I think I'm not gonna do it. So she's here. Noob is not sad at all because he is pissed at this bullshit. Cat's also here. With the and takes one of the mashed potato things in her arms or whatever it is. Everybody starts trying to hold these jelly creatures, which I think is even funnier that they just go out of your they just fall apart out of your arm. Because they are still mashed potatoes.
Mm.
And then we're gonna have a call from the Star Drive section. Right? This is how I'm gonna do it. Or no, Jot's gonna. Yeah, Jot might do it because Jot hasn't done any sci-fi stuff lately.
Mm.
Jot and we're just gonna decide that Jot's hologram still works because it's enough to do holograms. We're not gonna ask how the hologram of Jot still works while she's degrading because that's just how the dumb writing works.
Mm. Nobody's perfect.
Oh, I think, yeah, far from it. The writers didn't forget that. Jot calls Holo, and it's like we're being scanned from the planet's surface. We're being planned in the scan from the surface of Edge of Forever. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, see where I was headed, people? See where I was going?
Well, you know.
It's dumb because it doesn't make any sense.
Is this like a kind of Discovery thing where we just kind of keep having a cliffhanger every episode?
I'm gonna go Three Stooges in trench coats and bowler hats. We will see how this goes. Yeah, that'll work. We're gonna Wallace and Gromit this. One of them looks like he has weed.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't know where I'm headed with this, folks, you're not paying attention to how stupid I'm gonna be. Jot calls are being scanned, and then suddenly 3 people shows. I mean, it could be 3 wise men, but I don't think it would be. We're gonna do that anyway.
3 omnipotent men.
Suddenly 3 guys all show up and start talking over each other and pointing at their newspaper. And they've heard this person, the Spirit of Christmas thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just gonna say, because nobody wants to kill the hologram. I think that's the other thing, is nobody wants to kill her.
They just want to sort of get her back to normal.
Yeah, when you're stuck in a writer's block, you go Deus Ex Machina, and then you just have someone else solve your fucking problem. These three show up and they say, "We can take you where it's Christmas forever, all the time." They can take her where she can see every Christmas forever. How's that? And yeah, and what I need is like. Guardian on the Edge of Forever with holiday cheer. I want to see a wreath. Yep, there you go. That's exactly what. Oh. Boom.
That is delightful. I love it when people decorate for Christmas.
I know. So basically, they're just gonna take her down. Okay, and then the three argue a little bit, but she's gonna go where it's. They're gonna take her away.
For some R&R.
Yeah, I like the idea that they take her down and we watch it on TV.
Mm-hmm. It's your very own Christmas special.
That's a wrap. Ah! Put a bow on it. Oh yeah, tied up with a neat little bow. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Tie it up with a neat little bow.
Yeah, and that's how I'm. Yeah, none of them are sure which one of them are the gingerbread portal.
Hmm.
The gingerbread guardian. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with I declare that done.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. Boom. Welcome. Thanks everybody. That was the most ridiculous thing. I think we caught most of Barrier's beats, despite me being a whiny baby. We probably should have an epilogue. I don't know doing what.
I think actually the epilogue would just be scenes from the TV special that she's doing. She just sings us off.
Okay, just sings us off?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say she sings us off with all the versions.
Mm-hmm.
As a it's not a montage. What's the thing where it's
Medley.
Medley.
Yeah. She's doing Vic Fontaine's deal where she's
gonna
all of the different styles.
Please tell me Vic Fontaine does not show up. Not yet, anyway. Okay, I think that covers it then, right? Yeah, here she is with all of her other versions. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. But and now now where are we? And that'll be like noob and cat sort of question. Yeah, and I'm gonna do this. Let me see, copy. Yeah, I'll just because I like this I like this picture. It's too pretty not to use.
Oh yeah.
So I hope that the people turn back into cubes and everything. Oh, what about the dead crew? Oh.
Yeah, that's another reason we're gonna have some changes in the crew.
It's either we have them or they stay that way. But no, this is Voyager. It'll be done. So thanks. Welcome to the second season. We now have a space station, which will probably get its name later. Yeah, so next time on Cookie Trek, we're going to come back next Friday, and we will have conflict with the Romulan Empire. So we know roughly where we may or may not be. A religious objection from the local aliens. Okay.
Okay.
And then overload the EPS conduits again, because we used that this week, whether we needed it or not. So yeah, congratulations everybody. Thanks for playing. And then what I want to talk about is next week, Architects of Fate. What I do want to say is hit the Discord server for updates and schedules. If you are watching this on YouTube, that sucker is going to be down in the show notes. Please, if you could, like us, follow us, join the Discord. Please, just even if nothing else, just follow either the YouTube or our Twitch stream. If you could pass around our link. We're starting to get onto Blue Sky because that's open, and do all those things. So what we have coming up next though is let me see. Here we go. Sunday, Tomb of Annihilation. We are nearing the end of an 18-month journey. After a month of grueling travel through the forsaken jungles of Talt, the accursed lost city of Uwu, and Asherak's Tomb of the Nine Gods, the intrepid adventurers have finally found the Soulmonger and the foul creature that is feeding upon it. I thought we whacked it. The conduit between the two is severed, and Azarak has appeared in the flesh, and it is go time, folks. So there you go. Monday we will be hopefully back for Star Trek Back in Business. Rule 85, never let the competition know what you're thinking. It looks like we have got a, what's it called? What is it we're doing? We've got, Noit has started finding out that there is a, let's just say that the helmet works two ways. It doesn't control him so much as it may actually control, what could be called a wish machine. And we're going to see how that plays out if an Orion gets a chance to wield godlike creative power. And then on Thursday, December 3rd, I believe we're off, and because there'll be session 0 of Cyberpunk Red up and coming on Tuesdays. It's going to be alternating with Conan, I think. Again, hit the Discord. Wednesday and Thursday, I think we got some shows, but I don't have anything in the notes right now. Watch that someone's already put them in, and I didn't see them. No, there's nothing yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say bye, everybody, and wish you well. I'm probably not going to hand you over to anybody, just because, all right? So have a good beginning of the weekend, and take care.